Welcome to the Space Team's Guide to FAMIS Cloud Visual Maps. Similar to FAMIS Classic, in FAMIS Cloud, maps of properties and their floors are viewable in the Visual Map interface. To get there, click Visual Map under the Space menu in the sidebar. This will take you to the Visual Map interface. From here, there are two different ways to search for the property or space you wish to view. First, you can select a site, building, and floor from the interface's top bar. An example of a site would be Albuquerque. To look at an entire map of a property, select All Floors from the Floor menu. In the left sidebar, you can run a more granular search by space. Start by selecting in the search field the type of value you would like to search by. For example, if you would like to search for your desired space by room number, select Room Number in the search field. Next, select how you would like to filter your search results. While a visual map search can be used as a separate mode of search from the top bar menus, items you select on the top bar can help filter your search here. Selecting No Filter is the simplest option, but probably will result in more search results than you want to browse. Filtering by site will show space results only for the site you have selected in the top bar. Filtering by site/floor will show space results only within your selected site and selected floor, such as all second floors in the Albuquerque site. Filtering by building will give you space results only within the building you have selected in the top bar. Filtering by building/floor will give space results only within the selected floor of your selected building. Let's filter by building/floor in Castetter Hall and search for a space on the basement floor. After choosing room number as our search value, select building/floor for a filter. Now it's time to move back over to the top bar and select Castetter Hall and its basement floor. Finally, click Go in the Visual Map search to display a list of all Castetter basement rooms. A list of rooms will appear as search results below. Click Next to browse to the next page of results. Click on any result to center and select the space on the visual map. To avoid browsing search results if you know the space you are looking for, enter its room number in the Values search box before clicking Go. This will select the space immediately on the map. Key information about your selected space will display on the left, such as area, category, and the link to its profile. This is under a section of the sidebar called Space Info. Exploring the visual map. Another way to select a new space and display its information in Visual Map is to just click on the map image, but only if you are using the correct mouse tool. To find a space on the map using image manipulation tools, there are several options. Navigation or Select. When this tool is selected, click and drag to move the map image. Click a space to select it. Select. When this tool is selected, click a space to select it, or click and drag over multiple spaces to select the multiples. Zoom window. Click and drag to select a rectangular area, and release the mouse button to zoom in on that area. Zoom in or out. Click these buttons to instantly zoom in or out. Your mouse's scroll wheel can also be used to zoom with an even greater degree of control. Zoom to extents. This will zoom out to a distance where you will be able to see the entire composite map image, including all floors. Reload. This will refresh and redraw the visual map from the AutoCAD file. Additionally, the toolbar includes a tool to measure real-world distance on a map. Click the ruler icon and your cursor will become an orange dot. Click on the map to add points to a line that represents the distance you want to measure. The distance will be totaled in the distance display below the map. Click the ruler icon again to delete your line. One more way to explore the visual map can be found down in the bottom right corner of the image, the overview map. The red dashed box in the overview map represents your zoom window. Zooming out increases the size of the zoom window. Zooming in will make it smaller. Click and drag the zoom window to different parts of the map to move to them in the main image. If you do not want the overview window in the way of the main map view, click the gray button in its lower right corner to close it. The button will remain in the corner to click again if you would like to open the overview. Printing your map view. One final button on the toolbar is Print, for when you have the view of the map you would like. Clicking the Print button will bring up the print dialog. First, choose your page size. Customizing your page size is an option if your desired size is not on the drop-down list. Choose Portrait or Landscape for your paper orientation, and then choose your format. Most likely, you will want a printable page or image only. Both of these options will load in a new tab to be printed from your browser. Image only will print only the map. Printable page will print a few additional details next to the map image. Click Display Printable View to open the print image in a new tab and print using the browser. Using the map legend. Another way to impact how the visual map appears is using the legend options, where you can turn layers of the AutoCAD drawing on and off. The button to open this menu is small, so look carefully for where it is located. Clicking this button again will close the legend. Open or close groups of image layers by clicking the plus or minus to the left of them. Within the Boundaries group, you can turn on or off the map background color, floor outlines, or outlines of an entire space. These options may help to focus on room shapes and details in a printout. Under the Labels group, turn on or off labels for room numbers, square footage, or assets either directly on the floor plan or as tooltips that are displayed when holding the mouse over a feature. This section also offers the option to adjust the label text size. Under Graphics, turn on or off layers displaying extra architectural detail, equipment, floor detail, and furniture. Finally, if this box is checked, FAMIS will automatically display more detail layers the further you are zoomed into the image. Applying themes to the visual map. Leave the legend open because this is also where visual map themes will appear. Just like in FAMIS Classic, you can turn on themes, which visually illustrate how a space attribute is distributed throughout a property. The Themes menu can be found on the top bar to the right of the Floor menu. The two groups of themes you will see in this drop-down menu are themes related to ownership and occupation, and other space management data. Let's say we would like to visually look at the distribution of rooms of different sizes on Castetter's basement floor. Zoomed in to focus on the basement, we will go to the Theme menu. We will now select the Area Range theme, located under the Space Management themes. When you select the theme, a different color or hatching will appear on the visual map for each space's area range. To the left, the map legend will open with a new section identifying what each of the theme's colors stand for. This color key in the legend will display if you print the visual map. Another way to focus a theme on only one floor, in addition to zooming the image, is to check the Selected Floor Only box above the Themes menu. This will apply the theme's colors to only the floor you have selected to the left. Thank you for following along. You now know how to use the visual map interface in the new FAMIS Cloud. In our next video, we will use the space survey to propose changes to your space data.